Well, a familiar name to Dover is Terry Sutton, who once was the editor for the Dover Express.
Yeah, I was the associate editor of the Dover Express. I worked for the Express for 45 years.
And you was evacuated.
Yes.
Where to?
I was evacuated when I was 10 to a little village in South Wales, in Monmouthshire, called Cwmbelynfach and Annecy. And then I was there for several months, and then when I went to the county school, now Dover Grammar School for boys, I went to a town called steelworks town called Evacuees.
And what memories have you got of that time you was evacuated?
I remember being a scruffy little boy with on a queue of other boys going around with the policeman knocking on doors in Evacuees. And the policeman saying to the lady who came to the door, well, you've got to take an evacuee whether you like it or not. And she would grumble, and she said, no, I'm not taking them. So they said, well, you have to go to court. And so she would then say, oh, all right. They said, well, which one, select the one you want. And because I was such a scruffy little boy, I was the last to be selected.
And what were your hosts like, your step-parents or whatever at the time?
We called them foster parents. They're varied. I was in Evacuees, I was with 3 families. The first one I went to was pretty hard. They obviously didn't like me there. Hard. Second one, they were a little bit too free and easy with me. And the third family I was with had never had any children of their own. And I think they welcomed the opportunity to have a child in their family, and they were very, very, very good. In fact, they were all very good, very kind-hearted, really, for what we were when they didn't want us really there at all.
And your school days, what was school like in
those
times?
When we started, we used to spare. When we started, we used to work in the mornings in the local grammar school, and then next week in the afternoons in the local grammar school, and shared it with the local children there. So we alternated mornings and afternoons.
Now, you travel on the train from Deal to Dover. Did you travel on any of the trains during the 1940s?
Oh yes, we went every holiday. We came back from Evacuees through from down to Newport, up to London through the Blitz in London. We used to watch all the prostitutes outside the station, even when I couldn't really understand what they were when I was about 12. And they usually put on our army cadet uniforms and. From London, then back down to Dover, where the military police want to say, what the hell are you blokes doing in military uniform? Because we were army cadets, and we used to say we live here. And we used to walk home and put up with the bombing and shelling in Dover, just for the holiday.
Of course, you've got this name tag around you today, with your name on it, Terry Sutton.
Yes.
People in those times had to wear those name tags?
Yes, I expect in those days it was Terence Sutton, no doubt. Terence Sutton in those days, and of course, and our gas mask as well.
And any happy memories?
Oh, many happy memories of days in Wales. I mean, we were miserable. Our parents were living under bombing and shelling in Dover, but there were many happy and really the people in Wales were fantastically kind to us, really, for what we used to have to put up with.